Alright, here we are again. This time with Little Nemo, the Dream Master on the NES. Yeah, what could I say? This is such a good game. I'm a big fan. This one came out in 1990. Fun fact about this game, it was designed after the animated movie Little Nemo, but in the US at least, the game came out before the movie. Whereas in Japan, the movie came out first and then the game, so it made sense. But in the US, the game came out first, so it's kind of weird that the game is made after the movie. Anyway, let's get into this. And if I fail this first trick, I will reset, but not reset the timer. Okay, we got it. So that was a cutscene skip. I will talk about those in a bit. We'll see some more of those. But first let's talk about the basics of the game. So you are a little boy in a dream world called Nemo. And you can throw candy at animals. And well, then they fall asleep, and then you can crawl inside of them and take their skin. I mean, they're just your friends then, so you can help them. So yeah, you can do that with different animals, and they have different abilities and stuff. We won't see this mole ever again in the speedrun, so it was nice knowing you. There will be some that we will see a lot, like the frog. And oh, I messed up those jumps. It's okay. Well, the goal of these stages is to collect all keys and then get to the door at the end, which you can obviously only open if you have all the keys, as you can see here. So it's a pretty simple concept, but some of these keys are pretty well hidden if you play it casually. So yes, there was a newspaper comic series. Like originally Little Nemo was, I think, from 1907, I think. That's the origin of Little Nemo. Oh, so I failed that cutscene skip, so let's talk about those. I'm glad I at least got the first one, because the first one saves like 20 seconds, this one's like 7 seconds. So if you jump on the first frame, you hit the ground, you don't trigger the cutscene. So what we do is pause buffer the jumps to jump past the triggers of that cutscene. And we do that on like 5 stages in the whole run. So it adds up to a lot of time. Have to wait for that. So the bee can fly. It's one that we see several times again. You can also attack with the bee. You don't use that too much. Like, you don't kill many enemies, honestly, in this run. Intentional death here to warp back up, because we just need that key. And then we can go towards the end. Very important damage boost here. Okay, got it. If I fail that damage boost, I lose like 15 seconds. I have to go back, grab a lizard, and then climb up the tree and stuff. It's it's not fun, but we got it. Yeah, just casually jumps inside the bee and wears it like a suit. I mean, that works if you give the bee candy before. Like, always remember, first give them candy, then you can do that. It's no big deal. Alright, I hope you all like trains, because this stage is a train autoscroller. Isn't that great? So you don't really have to worry about keys on this stage, like gives you a bunch of keys at the beginning and at the end. If you miss some, there are some spare at the end, so you always get to the end and through the door without a problem. But yeah, for the most part, this is no big deal. Like casually, a lot of people have trouble with this autoscroller. Because there's quite a bit going on, but there are actually some spots where you are basically safe from everything. So like, I usually stand around this spot here, and I don't know why, but it is very, very rare that either planes drop or bombs drop at this spot. Like, they always drop right in front of me, right behind me, and as I say that, I actually get hit. They're perfect, thanks game. But it's actually very rare that you get hit when you are standing right there. Perfect time to start a hype frame. That sounds like a good idea. I agree. Spikes are instant death, so you don't want to touch those. One important thing is iframes don't save you from spikes. So sometimes you get hit and get boosted into spikes and it just kills you. It's a pretty deadly combo. But yeah, we just chill on this spot and wait, and we are almost done with the stage. Oh my god, it's 2 times that I got hit here. This is marathon luck. Not that it matters, but we did it. No more auto-scrollers. Stage 4 is one of my least favorite stages. It's also mostly a water stage, so maybe that is connected. I don't know. First we try to do another cutscene skip here by doing these pause buffer jumps. Oh my god, I failed the last one. That sucks. Really weird interaction. So when you jump out of the water in this game, it is random if you get a low or a high jump. But if you throw a candy right before you jump, you will always get a high jump. I have no clue what kind of mechanic that is, but it is a thing. Oh my god, I've never died there. Wow. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm here. No big deal. I've never done that before. Oh my god. So yeah, just like I said, spikes are instant death. This stage is a lot about moving in a certain way to despawn certain enemies, because otherwise they are sometimes in really annoying spots. And the worst one is coming up soon, so I hope I can despawn him. Yeah, no problem, Grom. Doing it all for the content. Oh, I didn't despawn him. This guy he's gonna ruin my day. I have to just, I don't know, throw him over and hope he doesn't come back. Dude, he just hit me twice. god. But I got the key, so I don't care anymore. I can just go to the end. Man, I don't know, dying twice in this stage is quite something. But yeah, if that guy is, like, you wanna despawn him, if you don't despawn him, he's giving you such a hard time when you try to get that crab and get the key, and you could see how he was just camping there. Just waiting. Okay, next up is Nemo's house. Easiest cutscene skip, I can't fail this one. I just hold jump and left, and I did it. Great. Oh my god. So this stage, so first of all, the stage doesn't have a checkpoint. So if I die anywhere, especially at the end, yeah, that's a big time loss. So we don't want to do that. Also, there's the biggest trick in this run, the basement skip. And I got it, nice. So you're not supposed to jump over here. If you do it just with a normal Nemo jump, you have to do a jump from the last pixel, and you have to press the jump button for exactly 4 frames. So that's kind of hard to do. But what I did was I jumped in a certain way, like I still jumped at the end, but when I was a little bit in the ceiling, I transformed, and when you do that right, then you get a little boost to the left, and that just pushes me over enough. That saves like, I don't know, 15 seconds. Like, it's not as big as you would maybe think, but otherwise you would have to like go down there to the right, grab a lizard, and with the lizard you go back up and grab the bee, and it's also just not as cool, right? So you always need a certain animal to like get to the next section here, and there you get the next animal, and that's probably the reason why the stage doesn't have a checkpoint. Let's take the save and not deboost here. Oh my god. Never mind. We don't need to take the save. We got this. I should just say nothing. Would be better. With specific jumps, I spawn these enemies in a certain way, so I can hopefully... yeah, I got the forward boost. Nice. That's good. But the reason why I didn't want to take that extra hit earlier is because of the last... oh my god, please hit that. The last key here. Okay. Because you have to take a deboost to kill that monkey. And well, if I fail that and die, well, that's just 2 minutes gone. The intended strat is to go down here, and to the left there's another bee, and then you fly back up and use the bee to grab the key, but I mean that is just really slow. You don't want to do that. Yeah, the mouse is kind of hard to control because it just clings to walls everywhere when you don't want it to. Okay, at least we got the last cutscene skip. That's the shortest one, that only saves like 4 or 5 seconds. But at least I got it. Okay, I was lying earlier when I said there are no more auto-scrollers, because this game is... this stage is full of auto-scrollers. I just forgot about it. But I swear I know this game. You always have to wait until the screen stops scrolling, otherwise you wouldn't be able to scroll him back to the right. That's why I wait there until it stops before I keep on going on. For some reason you can just, when you grab that wall, just drop through the floor. I don't know. It just works, so I don't complain. And I have to say that this game is actually really not easy. Like, especially casually. Like, it might not look that hard, and I mean, it's kind of cute game and all, but this game is actually pretty challenging, honestly. It's a great game, but definitely not easy. Yo, we got the strat, nice. If you don't do that precise deboost, you have to wait for that snail to just walk off. Also, I never said that, but you can't take over every enemy. Like, some enemies, like these snails for example, just nothing, like you can only stun them for a little bit with your candy. I mean, I would agree, Trev, that the game is easy until Nightmare, but I heard from a lot of other people that they already have some trouble with earlier stages, like even with the stage 3 auto-scroller. But I would agree that especially the Nightmare stages are pretty challenging. This is the worst stage. Like, it's a boring stage, and I mean, it just has the worst song. Sorry, but this is just the worst song. Yeah, I would like to forget about Topsy-Turvy. Like, this is definitely my least favorite stage. Okay, I disagree with that hit, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Unless this happens. Well, I am kinda dead. Oh, we made it. Oh my god. It's so hard to get up there without getting hit. Okay, I'm glad I didn't die again there. I had enough deaths already. Yeah, I think this stage also has no checkpoint at all. So let's not die here. Where is the fish? There is no fish. Nemo just stole the name. Okay, I guess we are taking the top route that I never take. That hit kinda threw me off, but it's okay. We got past it. It's all I want. Least favorite stage and song, yeah. Stage 6. Stage 6 is a good one. I pretty much like every other song, just not Topsy-Turvy. Alright, now we have a 2.5 minute cutscene, so we can relax a little bit. While the game explains to us that we have to defeat the Nightmare King. And yeah, that means we get that's the Nightmare King. Really nice looking guy. Probably not a bad guy at all. So yeah, in the Nightmare stages, stuff changes quite a bit from the earlier stages, we don't need any more keys, but every stage, like it's 3 nightmare stages, every stage has a boss. And to defeat those bosses, we get a weapon, a rod, that is called Morning Star. I don't know why this is called Morning Star, because it definitely does not look like a Morning Star. But you can charge it, and then there it is. That's Morning Star. You can charge it, and then you can you shoot out like an energy ball or whatever that you can hit enemies with. But the really cool thing about Morning Star is that if you shoot, you get a recoil. You might think, well, that doesn't sound so cool, right? But it lets us use a really cool speedrun tech. It's a hard one, but if you just face backwards and then jump after you release your charge, you can get a huge backward boost, which moves you way faster than you would walk. The problem with that is it is frame perfect. You have to jump exactly 4 frames after you release your charge. And especially in Nightmare 3, the final stage, like you basically chain them together back to back, like I don't know how many, 30 over the stage or whatever. So it's really hard to execute. Let's do 2 of them here and fail immediately. Perfect. There we go. So yeah, that's what you want to do for a lot of, especially the final stage. I will fail them a lot, but oh well. First we have the lizard here. Lizard walks really fast and can climb. He's one of the best ones, honestly. And the first boss here, the penguin, is also pretty much the worst one. Take the save. Because if you stand on the wrong pixels, you deal no damage. Oh, I'm on the wrong pixel. Not gonna work. Oh, it worked. I was not on the wrong pixel. So on every 2 cycles, perfect. That was a perfect fight. On every 3rd pixel you stand on, you just straight up don't deal any damage. So you really have to watch out where you stand. It is an annoying fight. And he can either spawn on the left or the right, and you can only set up for one side basically on the right pixel, and if he comes down on the other side, well, you just have to react and basically hope to be on the right pixel. Alright, second nightmare stage. Involves a really cool and very important damage boost. Right here. Never mind. I don't know, I never got hit there. We have to die. That's sad. That's very sad. So, oh my god, please. What this damage boost does is, like, normally you are intended to, like, go up there where it was, and then jump down on the left. You can see him here, that frog there. You take that frog and then go back up here all the way and go to the end of the screen. But instead I can do that and deboost, and not only is that a lot faster, but also they didn't expect you to get here with the lizard, so the spike wall just doesn't have a hitbox with the lizard. So I can just ignore it. Otherwise it would just instantly kill me. I wasn't sure if I messed up. Well, let's take it safe. So that makes that screen absolutely free. Alright, this boss. We try to manipulate him, his pattern, by pausing, and I mess it up. But that's no big deal. Okay. So you want to pause for a certain amount of frames, and then you get a certain pattern to quick kill him. But yeah, otherwise he's just all over the place randomly. It's casually not the easiest fight, honestly, because sometimes you just can't see where he's coming from and then you just get hit. Alright, this is the final stage, and as I was saying earlier, well, you want to do beam boosts everywhere, and I'm miserably failing right now. So just imagine I did all of them perfectly first try. Oh my god. Like the world record does. World record of this game is so freaking impressive. Shoutouts to Stormcrow. Like especially this stage is just... Man, it's so clean. Oops. So here I'm gonna respawn the bat, and that despawns the crushers that would normally be there. Oh my god, that I've never done that before. Oh my god, that's a rough run. By the way, this also doesn't have any checkpoints here until I get to the very end. So we're gonna do it again. Okay. So you can only fly for a certain amount of time with the bee, and apparently I messed up my movement, so it ran out like right over the pit. Happens, I guess. Anyway, like I was saying, we're gonna spawn this extra bed here to despawn the crushers. Let's just do that. So I can just fly through here. Don't have to worry about them. If you can mash with 30 Hz, you can fly up here with the bee and don't have to grab the other animals. But that is not really humanly possible. So I will take the save. You can boost through all of this, but the problem is if you mess them up, you can get hit, and you don't want to get hit. At least I don't want to get hit. Come on. Oh well. Anyway, we made it through. So by doing this room in a certain way, we spawn only a certain amount of enemies, and that gives us always the same pattern on this final boss, which makes it a lot easier. But don't mess up, that is. The hitbox on this boss is actually pretty weird. It's only the top part of his head, basically. There we go. And that's time. Oh my god, that was a run. But yeah, if you, for example, if you die on that final boss, or if you do the previous room wrong, then you just get a random pattern, and those red bubbles would always be in the way, and can be a really annoying fight then, because the hitbox is so small actually. Like when you hit him below, it sounds like you would hit him, but it just doesn't deal any damage. Still underestimate, yeah, that's all that matters, right? Just get underestimate. I think my PB is at 23:30 something. I forgot. Oh well, we got through. It's such a good game. I love this game. Casually and as a speedrun. Honestly, one of the top titles on the NES for me. Thanks for all the GGs, and well, I have one more for you guys. One more before I let Retrothon take over. We have Power Blade, another gem on the NES. So I will set that up and we will be right back.